The 2026 Honda HR-V. We have some new updates to talk about, and also we're going to be discussing if this SUV is actually worth it or not, or if there's a better alternative out there. So stay tuned until the end of this video for that. But let's get started with the highlights first. We have new standard tech for the 2026 HR-V. We get a larger touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, along with a wireless phone charger. We do have some minor exterior styling enhancements, and we also have some interior upgrades as well. Honda claims that the HR-V is America's #1 SUV with first-time and Gen Z buyers. That's pretty interesting. Honda also says that this is the #1 subcompact SUV with Hispanic buyers. Okay. And the 2026 HR-V, it's on sale right now, and it's got a starting price of $26,200. More on that in a moment, but now let's get into the details. Regarding new features for the 2026 HR-V, as mentioned before, we have the refreshed exterior and interior styling details. We get a larger 9-inch infotainment screen. Before, you only got a 7-inch infotainment screen as standard. The wireless CarPlay and Android Auto, along with the wireless phone charger, that also comes standard across the board. With the entry-level model, you get 17-inch pewter gray alloy wheels with the LX model. Then you step up to the Sport, you get black 18-inch alloy wheels. And with the top-of-the-line EXL, you get machine-finished 18-inch wheels. Previously, the EXL actually came with 17-inch wheels. So the larger 18s, that is new for 2026 regarding the top-of-the-line EXL. We also get a new solar reflection metallic and striking boost blue pearl paint colors. Privacy rear glass is now standard across all trim levels. You get a gloss black tailgate badging for the Sport models, and we also get silver steering wheel spokes for the EXL, along with dynamic climate control knob lighting and front footwell lighting for the EXL. Important features that Honda wants to highlight regarding the HR-V: it's going to be a 7-inch digital gauge cluster screen. You still have the same 2-liter 4-cylinder engine from before, and you do get front-wheel drive as standard, but all-wheel drive is available as an additional option that you have to pay up for. You get the fully independent multi-link rear suspension. You have hill descent control. You have the normal, eco, and snow driving modes. You get the Honda Sensing suite of safety tech features. You get next-gen front airbags, and you also get standard front occupant, knee, and rear passenger side impact airbags. And once again, Honda has unveiled the full pricing for the 2026 HR-V. As you can expect, prices have gone up. The entry-level LX front-wheel drive starts at $26,200. The 2025 entry-level LX starts at $25,400, so pretty big jump there. And the Sport front-wheel drive, that's going to start at $28,000, $500 more than the 2025. The EXL, that's going to be $30,050, $550 more than 2025. Add $1,500 if you want to get all-wheel drive to any of these trim levels, plus add $1,395 to all the prices listed for your destination charge. As mentioned before, these vehicles, they're still powered by that 2-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine. It still produces 158 horsepower and 138 pounds-feet of torque. Fuel economy for the front-wheel drive models, it's going to be 26 city, 32 highway. The all-wheel drive, it gets 25 city, 30 out of the highway. And is this vehicle worth it? Well, here's the thing. When I did a test on the new HR-V when it came out, I noticed that the vehicle was rather sluggish and the fuel economy was kind of average. Usually these low horsepower type vehicles, they underestimate their fuel economy on paper and then they over deliver in the real world, especially, CVT transmission vehicles, which this Honda HR-V does utilize a CVT transmission, but in the real world, I never really managed to beat Honda's fuel economy estimates. I pretty much got at or even a bit below what Honda claimed regarding the fuel economy, and that was really disappointing because you're really being punished here with the low horsepower. And again, some vehicles, despite having a low horsepower and torque number on paper, they tend to feel better in the real world than what the numbers would suggest. Here with the HR-V, that is not the case. This is rather slow and sluggish, and it's got a rather obnoxious engine sound as well. Truly not the best product from Honda, and it's also rather expensive in my opinion. What is a better alternative to this? honestly, I would rather just get a entry-level Mazda CX-5. I get it, a lot of people, they worship the Honda brand, and the HR-V is one of the larger subcompact SUVs that you can get regarding interior space and even trunk space. But now with these increased prices, I just feel like you're better off getting an entry-level CX-5, which is going to start at $28,770, and that comes standard with all-wheel drive. Again, with the HR-V, you have to spend an additional $1,500 if you want to get all-wheel drive. Not to mention the CX-5, it's got a bit more power, it feels more effortless, it feels smoother to drive, the engine is not quite as loud. It's just a far more refined package overall, while offering you more interior space. You get about 2 inches more legroom in the back in the CX-5 than the HR-V. You also get a slightly larger trunk as well with the CX-5, both with the seats up and down. And the CX-5, it's only 1/3 of an inch longer than an HR-V. So they're basically the same size from the outside. So you got effectively the same footprint. You got a far better driving experience while having more interior space inside. And you can usually get pretty good discounts with a Mazda. With a Honda vehicle, especially things like the HR-V, the Civics, getting a discount, that's going to be a little bit more difficult. Some dealerships, they are offering about $1,000, maybe $1,500 off the MSRP of an HR-V, and that's okay. But with Mazda, you can typically get at least 5% off the MSRP pretty easily. I also have a resource linked in the description box below to save money on new vehicles. You can check that website out after you're done watching this video. But yeah, despite the success that the HR-V has had, I'm personally not a big fan of this. It's too much money. It's too unrefined. The fuel economy is not that great. I just feel like you're just being penalized for driving this thing. But people are buying it. They love it. I mean, a lot of people, they're just happy to have a new Honda. I get it. Honda is always going to have decent resale value. People just know what they're getting into. But I urge people to broaden their perspective and to try other vehicles out, do some price comparisons, do some more test drives, check out the alternatives, and don't be afraid to step up one level, because usually it doesn't really cost that much more to go up one level in vehicles, especially if you're going to be sticking to the lower trim levels. So CX-5, in my mind, that's pretty much always the ultimate answer for me regarding family SUVs. But comment below, let me know your thoughts. Have you recently bought an HR-V? Are you happy with it? How's it been holding up for you? If you found value with this content, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you again for watching. Take care and goodbye.